Hi everybody, it's Carol, or Cori. I'm here with the Diamond Painting Effect with Cori. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited. I'm going to try a new thing for me. I like to do simple embroidery, and I think this is simple embroidery, but I've never done this kind of a pattern before. And I got it from Adornit. And it's a monthly club where you get a truck full of something having to do with the season for that, or the theme for that month. And this one is snow for the month of January. I'll bring it up closer so y'all can see it. And so that's it. Okay. There's very simple basic instructions with it, and I'm a bit worried about how this is going to go, but you're going to do it right here with me, so we'll see how it goes. This kit comes with the sulky thread list, and I don't have any sulky threads, and so I was able to find a conversion chart online. And so I converted, I don't know if y'all can see that, but I converted my threads to DMC, and I was able to pull, maybe about half of them I actually already had in my stash. And so that's what I'm working with. I'm going to go ahead and start with the recommended colors, so to speak, and I'll fill in with whatever else I've got. But this video is, we're just going to get started. I'm using these DMC embroidery. They recommend a size 6 needle, and I don't know that much about needles. I suppose I need to learn, but I've got like 3 needles already ready to go. A neat little piece of information I learned from Laura is this middle button on these pincushions that you get from, I think I got this from One Day Saving. They're magnetic, so you don't necessarily have to stick them in like I've done these. These are my tapestry needles, but I'm using embroidery needles. The difference is tapestry needles have a blunt end. I don't know if you can see that. Like I said, I don't know what I'm showing. And embroidery needles have a sharp end. So that's that. It says to put the hoop on it. I don't know if this hoop will mess this up. I don't know. But this is the biggest one I've got that will fit on here. I'm using a towel. It's an Artiste dish towel from Hobby Lobby, and it is, I'm disappointed. I thought the stripe would be across the bottom, but they're on the side. It has a little hoop here to hang it from up here at the top, and so I'm putting this on the bottom half of it, and let's get started. This is the gorgeous girl that I did yesterday, on both sides, and I hooked a needle threader through here. It did fit through that hole, and I did the claw right here onto my scissors, so it keeps them both together while I'm stitching. I was really excited because the eye of the embroidery needles are usually a little bit smaller, but this needle threader worked on the needles that I used. So, okay, I'll put my threads over here, get this stuff out of the way. I'm going to use this Thread Magic to condition the thread, and we're going to pull this out. I'm really nervous about this, people. I don't know how this is going to go. So This is the front. It kind of feels like a very heavy-duty paper towel. I think there's some fusible, for lack of a better word, I'm going to say pill-on. I think that's probably what this is made out of. And it's just a sticker, and I'm going to peel it off. What I did when I ironed my fabric is I creased just a little bit way up. I creased the center point, and I thought that would help me with the placing of this. And it's kind of, I need my handy dandy tweezers, I think. Okay, I've got it to open up a little bit. And I think I'm going to stand up for this. There we go. Here it goes. Oh. This is like, this paper is like our paper cover on our diamond paintings. Release paper. That's the word. Okay. It's kind of sheer. You can see my hand through it. And this really isn't. You guys, I think I did it. I did it. Now, I'm just worried about the hoop. I hope this hoop isn't going to mess up. I decided to use this color right here. Would be the easiest straight line to do with you guys. And so I'm going to slide this under and stitch it up a little. You guys, it almost looks like it's the fabric. So open this hoop up. Get it around there. It doesn't seem to have torn it or anything. Okay, now I need to get this part up and out of my way so I don't sew it into it. Make sure that's nice and tight. Okay, I'm ready to go here. Let's see. I haven't conditioned my thread yet. So here's how I do it. This one is hard to open. Okay. What I do is I lay it across. I get it where there's a groove on it. There's grooves on the side. I make sure the thread is laying inside that groove. And get the cat hair off. Snap the lid back on and pull it through. And sometimes I feel like it's a persnickety piece of thread. You know, you'll know when you start stitching if this, you know, some threads just behave different. I will do it through there twice. And I don't know about this one. This is color 816 DMC. This is the color. That's a pretty color. And I'm just going to start right here. And I believe it's a stem stitch that I'll be doing here. Let me pull out the chart. This has on the inside, it has a mock-up of it, and it does show that this is the stem stitch. The basic stitches, and these are pretty much the only stitches I ever do, back stitch, stem stitch, French knot, lazy daisy, and satin stitch if I have to. I'm not good at making a satin stitch look good, so anyway, so the stem stitch is you come up, you decide how long you want your stitches to be, and then you make it uniform all the way through as much as possible. So then I'll go down, and then you bring underneath, you bring your needle up to where the thread came up, and then you pull it up like that, and then you go down to the amount that you decided the length you wanted your stitches to be. You go that much further past that stitch, and then you come back to that stitch. And basically what the stem stitch, it kind of makes like a rope look along the line. And it's that easy, guys. It's that easy. You got a good line to follow. I like, for the stem stitch, the smaller you make your stitch, the easier it is to make it look good. That's my theory. And that's how you go along. It's because I have to hold it further away from me to do the video. It's hard for me to see what I'm doing, you know, exactly how I'm doing my stitches. But, and you know, you can whip this thing out. If you didn't change colors, this would be a snap. Changing colors is probably takes up more time than just doing the stitch. Now I will say that I'm just going to call it Pale sticker, does make it a little bit more difficult to put the needle through. It's not as handy as just if it were just doing it on the fabric. And I wonder if that means I need to make my stitches a little tight to compensate for that washing away. I don't know. I don't know these things. And you guys, I'm not an expert on this stuff. Most of what I'm doing, I've just picked up on my own. My mom sewed a little bit, and so she was a bit of help, and yeah. I know some people put their pattern on opposite, so you don't have to worry about tangling up with this. But and basically you sew on it like this, you know. But I don't know. I started doing it like this, and so I find it difficult to stitch down inside that little circle. That's it. So I think I'm going to enjoy this. It's a lot of fun doing this. It's kind of like cross stitch as far as mindless stitching. I just the curves, when I do a curve, I usually try to make a little bit of a smaller stitch also, because the curve line, the stitch that's coming up across like that is gonna be long, and so if you make a big stitch around the corner, it's not gonna look right. So I try to shorten it up around the corners that are curved. If it's a straight corner, you can just end your stitch at the corner. And usually what I do when I get to the end of a corner is I'll just go ahead and take the thread down like that, straight down like that, and then I'll come up on the other side of the corner and start my stitching over there. Leave me, you guys, how many of you embroidery? I'm curious to know. I kind of like this rustic, old-fashioned, I guess it's kind of like it was like a 30s and 40s thing where they decorated all their dish towels, and little kids' dresses had embroidery on them like this. It's just a simple, plain embroidery. And I kind of like that nostalgic look. And I love it when I find a modernized pattern like this that it kind of combines both worlds. And I love it. I don't know if you guys who've been following me from back a couple of years ago when I had a channel, my sister we did a monthly dish towel club where they sent you the whole kit. Well, you had to get your threads, but they sent the towel and the pattern. But we had to trace the pattern onto the towel. And that was fun. They were some really cute modern type pictures in that set. And I still have a couple I need to finish, but I did do most of them. Excuse me. Maybe it's time to have a drink. I've got my cup full of sparkling water. I like to do the sparkling water because the problem with my throat is it's probably post-nasal drip, usually 99% of the time. And so the bubbles that are in the sparkling water kind of help scratch your throat for you. I really don't like the taste of diet sodas. I haven't found one that I really like. That sparkling water I showed you guys yesterday that is flavored and has sweetener in it, I still prefer that to other normal diet sodas. This is just sparkling water that I have here, though. I found a black cherry flavor, and it's really good. See, there's a stitch back there that's a little bit loose. And so I will probably continue on around. And I'll probably work on this some more today. I'm thinking I might want to go back and figure out a way to... Maybe I can tighten up the stitches this way. That's what I'll do. I'm going to use the duller end so I don't... And pull it up. There we go. But anyway, my friend Donna showed me this she showed me that she saw the ad for this pattern on Facebook. And if I find it, I'll put the link for you below. If anybody else is interested, I really like these nostalgic trucks. And so she saw it, and she knew I would love it. So, and sure enough, here I have it. And thank you, Donna. Anyway, I will continue on with that. I want to thank you guys for joining me. I enjoy sharing what I have. And if you enjoy watching, please subscribe, hit the like, and ring the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a video. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Till I can see you again in the next one.